Hi everybody, this is Pramita here, and I have been I was trying to make a journal for myself, not a journal basically, just just to a notebook, just to jot down my random thoughts and ideas on the go. Uh, so I am making this with all sorts of scraps and extra papers that I have probably lying around everywhere. So what I decided to do was use some packaging, some Amazon packaging for this cover. That was the receipt. Okay, so what I did was I thought, and the basic idea was I thought I'd share this process with you because it's going to be a very simple process whereby I'm going to embellish the entire journal probably in a day or a day and a half. So I will film this in bits and pieces and share with you how I am trying to put this journal together. So this journal, let me be honest, I I messed up on the measurements of the cover, but that was for the good. I realized that later on, because now what I have is I'm going to construct a spine. Um, what I initially wanted to do was that I just simply wanted to fold the the packaging and then make it into a cover, but then this did not happen. So I decided that I'm not going to waste the bit that I have already cut down, and I'm going to make it with make it using a fabric spine or a paper that I would like to use. So what I have here is, now I have already been planning to show you certain things that I'll be doing today. Now, okay, so this is going to be the cover basically. So this is the cover. I have badly cut myself with a knife, so my fingers are already hurting, but that's okay. So this is going to be the cover. I know it's looking all rubbish right now, but that's fine because they are going to be covered up eventually, and I have my papers ready over here. Also, I'm going to do a few things that you can see while I do it. So the first thing is that this paper is from Pixie Dust Files, I think. I hope I'm not wrong. Yes, I think it's Pixie Dust Files. My phone. Okay, so Pixie Dust Files, and these are some collage sheets she has in her shop, and this is a very random kind of journal. All sorts of scrap pages and some. They are not very matchy kind of thing, but they are going to have that eclectic collaged look. At the end, hopefully, because this is totally unplanned, on the go kind of stuff. So for the pages, as you can see, I already have gathered some stuff because initially I did not have any plans of filming this, but then I decided, why not show you the process behind putting a journal like this. Okay, so one thing I am yet to put together is that these are some vintage dictionary pages that I have. They don't look very old. These are Italian dictionary pages, but they are small and they're very cute sort of thing. So probably I'm going to keep them like this, but I'm going to put I'm going to join them maybe, or maybe I'm going to put them on a page. We'll see. I have not decided that yet. So that is one thing which is still undecided. The rest is more or less finalized. So this is the first page, the second page, third page, and then you have this some paper from some drawing book. This is another page, then lined page, then some collage page, some blank page, collage page, lined page, and then there is some collage page, some blank page, and some cardstock pattern paper. Now this cardstock pattern paper was in the 8 by 8 size, so I thought I'm going to use this in the center So what I can do is I'm going to be putting this like so. So this can be in the center, and then we can work around it. I have an idea of doing something different over here, but I need to finish this very quickly because I'm not a very patient person and I want to get this done as quickly as possible. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create a window page for this journal. So I will construct a cover also, but I'll show you first how I'm going to make a window page for this. Now for that, what I have is now what I found was this page had this frame like structure. Okay, so that gave me the idea to create a page with a window sort of thing. So I already have this outline of this frame, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my knife, and I'm just going to try and cut this out. Now what I'll do is sorry, I have a phone call. Sorry everybody, this is so not done. I had a long phone call with a student of mine, you know, the woes of teaching. So I should have put my phone on mute. Anyways, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this image out and I'm going to create a window, which is again going to be fitted on a page. I know it sounds weird, but let's try this. So I'm going to cut this out entirely. I don't think you need to see this boring process because I've already cut through, as you can see. Yeah, so I'm going to cut this out and I'll show you how I'm going to create a window for this page, and then I'm going to fit this image onto that window that I've created. Okay, so I'll be back to show you how it looks after I've cut it out. Okay, so now we have this window cut out, as you can see, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some packaging material to cover this up. Yes. Okay, and then I'm going to put this over here. I'm going to be putting this actually on a piece of paper and then complete this page. So I'll just glue this a little bit so that it doesn't move too much when I don't know, there's my glue stick. I just started filming, but actually today is Sunday evening and I shouldn't be filming because I usually don't film on Sundays anyways, but I couldn't manage time. I know it's looking all globby and blobby and stuff like that, but that's okay. You won't see it once it's glued. So I will stitch this, and just let me trim this part down. This one I don't need. Okay, so what I'll do is, there is a little bit gunky stuff there, so I'm not going to use this. I just want something cleaner packaging, which is not as gunky as the one that I've chosen. So I'm just going to so I'm going to be using this. Now this is just, now I'll press this lightly so that it sticks a little bit, and when I sew it doesn't move too much, but Okay, I'm going to turn this, clean this part up. Okay, now this is the extra which I'm going to take off. I know this lighting is really weird. Oh my god. Anyways, so I'm going to take this extra off, and I'll also show you how it's going to look. Okay, so this is our window pocket page done. See? Okay, now the next thing is we want to keep this image, we want to put this image back here. Okay, so what I'm do is, this is the right side of just a scripty kind of paper, because I want something very neutral, and I'm going to place this like so. So I'm going to place this guesstimate basically. Okay, this is it. And now what I'll do is I'll glue this. Okay, now I'm going to use my glue stick. I needed to get a new one, so again I'm going to make sure that everything is perfect. Now I'm going to move this. So I try things like this when, okay, so this is going to go a little bit above that, so you can, okay, so this is it. Okay, and I'm going to just glue this down. I'm going to glue the center because eventually I'm going to stitch this. Okay, and I'm also going to put some glue over here. So I'll stitch everything up, this one, this window part and this part, and I'll be back to show you how they look. Okay, so I have stitched this window pocket, or whatever you can say, and I'll just show you how it looks. So it's looking like this. This is actually a pocket. Let me show you. I don't have any tag close by, but okay, so I can show you this way. So this is just scrap, and this is actually the window pocket that we created. I have stitched around this, and also I have glued this very sturdily on this backing paper. I didn't want to have this as a plain blankish kind of thing, and there's one tiny tuck also, so I can stitch this over here. I have not done that yet. So here's going to be one pocket, and here I will have sorry, this is really, yeah, so this can be another pocket. So this can be another pocket. So there are going to be two pockets, and I'm going to glue either I'm going to glue this or I'm going to sew this, and then I'm going to put this in the stack of papers that I have already gathered. I can do another one, something like this. It totally depends upon the papers that you're choosing. Like I can create another window right over here, and I don't know if I'll go with that, but this too would look nice, something as a frame, so I can do that. But I also want to embellish this journal as much as possible, and I need to work on that. So I could not finish the video on that day because first of all, that was a Sunday. I was just trying to steal some time from my work but it didn't happen. I was required to do certain things for my students, one of my students, so I had to cut my videos short. It happens these days a lot. So anyways, so this is the basic junky junk sort of journal that I'm putting together, and as I explained, that this is going to be one of those flips that I'm going to be adding. So probably I'm going to stitch or add something like this on this side. So I don't know, or maybe I'm going to add something like this, and then I'm going to do some collage. This is totally going to be a junk sort of journal. So I will prep a few things and I'll be back to show you how they look. Okay, so in the next part, this was the first part, you can say. In the next part, I'm going to be showing you how to embellish some blankish pages like this and make them look pretty, do some collages and add pockets and stuff like that. So we'll work on that, we'll work on this journal, and of course we're going to stitch the cover. So before I stitch onto the cover, I need to make sure that all the elements that I want to add on the pages are done, and also I need to construct the cover. So in the next part, I'm going to show you how I'm going to put together these two pieces as a journal cover, and then we're going to add pockets to that, and we'll go back to working in this journal. So bye for today. Hope I'll be back soon, and if you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and if you want to share my video, you're most welcome. And thank you for all your support. Bye. Have a great day.